Are you struggling to make progress at work or home? Are you feeling unmotivated or stuck? If so, you may be in a freeze mode. We all are familiar with the concept of fight or flight, the body's automatic response to stressful situation. But did you know that there is a third reaction which is called freeze mode? Like fight and flight response, freeze mode is an evolutionary survivor of the fittest instinct that the brain and the body adopts to protect itself when it perceives the danger. Basically, when your nervous system gets overloaded with stressful information, your brain may freeze as a way to protect itself. We find that we cannot move out of our frozen state once the stressor goes away and our nervous system can reset to a relaxed mode. However, if the stressor does not go away and we remain in the state of stress, fear, or overwhelm for too long, then we can move into a functional freeze. Functional freeze is when you're able to outwardly function and complete daily tasks such as going to work, seeing friends, having or preparing or cooking meals, but psychologically you are still stuck in the freeze mode. It is often described as being tired and wired, feeling heightened anxiety levels and lack of desire to do things at the same time. Here are some of the signs of functional freeze. You may think that you are being lazy, but it's not laziness but a functional freeze. You prefer to stay at home or away from friends. You might be in freeze mode if you find yourself staying at home more often or avoiding the social situations. You may feel like that you don't have the energy to go out and interact with others. Responding to text messages from friends can seem difficult. Ongoing low-level anxiety, you will feel that a sense of fear or dreadfulness but cannot really place that why or where it is coming from. It just always seems to be there in the background, keeping you alert and unable to relax. You feel so uncomfortable that there is a high level of anxiety. You might experience physical symptoms like headache, muscle tension, or digestive issues without feeling consciously stressed. This indicates that your body is responding to stress even if your mind is trying to suppress or ignore it. You're having struggled to take care of yourself. If you're in a freeze mode, you may be neglecting yourself, your physical or emotional needs. You may not be eating well, you're not doing exercise, you're not getting enough sleep, you have insomnia. This can lead to further fatigue and low energy levels, and you're unable to move yourself. Your body, your arms and legs feel heavier. It's difficult for you to convince yourself to get up and do something. You would rather just stay in your current position, like laying on your bed, sitting on the couch, or even standing still. And you cannot motivate yourself to get up or do something that you have to do. This is the body's natural way to conserving energy during a threat. Freeze is said to be the response to danger by pausing and waiting to see what the safest route is before proceeding. That's why the slow heart rate and breathing is a very common sign of functional freeze. Procrastination and difficulty starting or completing tasks is another common sign of functional freeze. There feels like there is so much that you want to and need to do, but it's just feel like too difficult and a lot difficult to do any of it. Instead, you can lose yourself in procrastinating or doing nothing. But still you have anxiety that you have to do it. When in the state of functional freeze, people, even the small decision can become overwhelming for them. Your cognitive resources are taxed by maintaining a facade of normalcy, leaving little energy for additional mental tasks. You avoid social situation or withdraw at any cost because you don't feel like that you have to face people. Even if you are managing your daily work demands, you might start withdrawing for social interactions and avoiding emotionally engaging situations such as responding to friends' texts or their calls. Another sign is going through the motions of daily life without being fully present or engaged. It's as if you're on autopilot performing tasks and daily activities and working in office without much emotional involvement. While you have nervous energy, your body feels too tired and fatigued to exercise. You find yourself just wanting to stay in bed or on the couch. You feel disconnected from your feelings and from the world. This is the dissociative part, as you shut down from your feelings and surroundings. You may feel numb or a lack of excitement for things that once brought joy. Observing everything without taking action, scanning the room, reading facial expressions, and generally looking for signs in the environment. And anxious thoughts about self or others are common in freeze mode. On the surface, people may not be able to tell anything is wrong, but on the inside, you're alert and conscious about what is going on, and you're on the edge looking for the danger. When you're in a freeze mode, you have difficulty speaking up and making eye contact. You have things you want to say or share, and you feel like it's difficult to speak up and share what is on your mind. Your voice freeze frozen inside of you. Avoiding eye contact occurs in freeze mode. It is a way of protecting yourself from perceived threats or dangers by avoiding the social connections. Functional freeze can drain your energy along with your creativity and make problem solving difficult for you. Tasks that once brought you joy or excitement or achievement, a sense of achievement, may now feel dull or overly taxing.